nigga, be real to yourself before you real with anybody else. YouTube, what's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Mean the Boy. Hey, catch it though, family. I just came across this video called Actor Turned Killer. You know what I'm saying? When I seen who it was, man, I was shocked. I'm like, I used to watch this little young dude. You see what I'm saying? It's about to blow y'all mind, man. A lot of y'all probably forgot about him. He was the son of D.L. Hughley on the Hughleys. But he go by it. Well, his actual name is DJ Johnson. DJ, my bad, DJ Daniels. For the record, though, man. Just looking at it, I just seen like a picture of the video. I didn't see the whole video, so we gonna thug it out together, right? But I seen the picture. I'm like, oh, come with the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, you might have a good start in life, and you know, and your world might take a U-turn, man, and things can get all bad. And it's gonna have to show you, you know, what you really made of. You know what I'm saying? And the obstacles that you probably gotta face if you know you don't live the same way. So with that being said, man, let's jump into this reaction. Y'all know I don't hold no angles, man. I be the judge, y'all be the jury, and we coming just like that. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go.
Your face.
In my mind, I was done acting.
I was never just his step. I mean, his TV dad. He was my kid.
Dee Jay Daniels. This is him when he was doing the show. Okay. You remember that, right?
Okay, I did.
Cute kid, 10 years old. This is what he looks like now.
God damn. Woo! It's a big game. Is that tattoos all over his face?
Those are tattoos all over his face. What made you have that decision to start tattooing your face?
In my mind, I was done acting.
I was never just his step. I mean, his TV dad. He was
Wait, what did he say,
kid to me, and I should have said something. The one thing I felt instantly was guilty.
In my mind, I was done acting.
I was never just his step. I mean, his TV dad. He was my kid to me, and I should have said something. And the one thing I felt instantly was guilty.
From a clean-cut young boy to a gangster, DJ Daniels' story took a turn that many didn't see coming.
He got hey, listen, man, he got busy on the face, bro.
And his TV dad. He was my kid to me, and I should have said something. And the one thing I felt instantly was guilty.
From a clean cut.
Look at the face. Hey, y'all remember him? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he was hard, man. You know, I'm a fan of acting. So when I seen how he, like, you know, his personality on that show, I'm like, oh yeah, he get in, he entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But and that nigga went all the way in. We talking about that's gonna take some hours of surgery. You would get that thing above your face, man. Yeah, you know, you know, the mustache part for me, I never understood why a man would tattoo the top of the lip. You know what I'm saying? But at that level he's on, chat. Hold on, let me make sure I'm clear, man. At that level, you all in. It ain't no coming back from that. You see what I'm saying? You probably have to. Let me make sure I'm clear. When you go that far to extent, you didn't see the devil. You see what I'm saying? He already got you. Because when you go, you know, get into the gang culture, like I always said, bro, you gotta embrace violence. That's 90% of what it's predicated off of if somebody is disrespecting that section. You know what I'm saying? And the results is violence. You know what I'm saying? And violence comes from your own people. You know what I'm saying? You know, gang culture is not forgiving. You could do something and you know, the next day, they be tying you up by your legs and they beating you or assaulting you or physically or assaulting you, you know? So yeah, man, yeah, he had to see the devil right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right there, he done been through some ish. Let's get it.
Cut young boy to a gangster, DJ Daniels' story took a turn that many didn't see coming. It's a tale we've seen before. Promising child stars hitting rock bottom. DJ Daniels, once a young man with a bright future, found his path darkening over time, leading to one misfortune after another. Born on October 17, 1988, in Montclair, California, DJ spent his first 2 years in Compton before his father moved the family to the Inland Empire. DJ, affectionately known as DJ, grew up in Fontana. His parents, recognizing his potential, began taking him to acting auditions at a young age. It didn't take long for him to land his first gig. At just 5 years old, DJ starred in a Honey Nut Cheerios commercial. This was just the beginning of his journey in the entertainment world. Soon after, DJ appeared in a McDonald's Deluxe Space Jam commercial alongside none other than Michael Jordan. His career was off to a promising start, and he began making minor appearances in shows like Grace Under Fire and In the House, which starred LL Cool J for DJ. Acting alongside LL Cool J was surreal because he and his father were huge fans of the rapper-turned-actor. After In the House was canceled, DJ continued to land roles in popular TV shows. He appeared in Coach, Family Matters, and The Wayans Bros. These roles eventually led to his big break on The Hughleys, a show that followed the lives of a black family moving from the inner city to suburban Los Angeles. On the show, DJ
HoneyBook completely changed how I do business. I'm a photographer and independent business. It's a fact.
DJ played the son of D.L. Hughley. The Hughleys ran from 1998 to 2002, spanning 4 seasons before it was canceled. Even after The Hughleys, DJ continued to secure acting roles. He appeared in shows like ER, The Bernie Mac Show, Sky High, Cold Case, and Fireflies. However, after Fireflies, DJ's acting...
Man, listen. When that accolade, that level right there, man, of success, that mean that it was some bad parenting going on. You see what I'm saying? He might not notice it because, he's getting everything he wants. But that type of success right there, somebody had to be financially irresponsible. You see what I'm saying? Because that's too many. Think about it. We're talking royalties at this point. You see what I'm saying? You probably should have moved to a better location. You see what I'm saying? So far out. That's your golden goose. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, sometimes God might not make you rich, but he'll send that baby or you have that child come with the whole bells and whistles and could change our family dynamic. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Oh, man. Somebody let them go and probably had them in the wrong neighborhood and niggas started making bad choices, gang. Let's go.
Career hit a standstill. Around this time, his parents went through a divorce, which had a profound impact on him. DJ began skipping school and his grades started to plummet. This academic decline affected his ability to land new acting roles, as passing grades were a requirement for child actors. When DJ was 19, he started getting face tattoos, a move that most actors would probably never consider.
What made you have that decision to start tattooing your face?
In my mind, I was done acting.
For most actors, their face is their most important asset and primary source of income, so they take excellent care of it. But for DJ, things were different. He felt his acting career was over, so he began filling his face with tattoos. This was partly because he was frustrated with not booking roles. Even his agents had turned their backs on him.
By the time I wasn't doing my grades and stuff, and I wasn't getting no more gigs, and even my agents was like, all right, we ain't messing with you. I had already put it in my head like, hey, I'm done with acting. I wasn't really getting the gigs that I wanted.
DJ felt like he had become another victim of typecasting in Hollywood. After spending 4 years as a kid on The Hughleys, he found it nearly impossible to land any parts as an adult.
And I was getting other type of gigs, so I wasn't really feeling the acting. I was doing it since I was 5.
Right, because you're typecast in a way as the little kid.
During this tough period, DJ reconnected with his roots in Compton. He started hanging out with Bop and the Ludak Park Pirates, a black American gang on the east side of Compton. Despite being done with acting, DJ believed he still had a bright future ahead of him and was trying to make a name for himself in the rap industry. Unfortunately, things took a dark turn on August 5th, 2011, at around 2 a.m. DJ was at a sports bar in Stockton with several friends, including Joanne and Marcus. As the night went on, DJ, Joanne, and Marcus began throwing up gang signs at another group in the bar. This group included JJ, Ashley, Kendra, Armad, and Aaron. JJ and his friends were allegedly affiliated with the Crips, while DJ and his crew were Bloods. When the bar closed, gunfire was heard from down the street, unrelated to any of the parties involved. This caused everyone to hurry out of the area. The tension was already high, and this added chaos set the stage for what would become a night from hell. After leaving the bar, JJ saw Marcus,
DJ was low key. Hey, like one of my closest friends is my nigga Marcus Pope. You know what I'm saying? Miles from Moesha. You know what I'm saying? Ray J and Brandy little brother on Moesha. That's my dog, man. So when it come to acting and shit, my nigga, they really with it. You gotta realize, like, DJ with the shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know, like, nigga MP, that nigga with the shit too. Miles from Moesha, yeah, nigga Marcus Pope, yeah, he with it, bro. Like, we real tight, man. Like, we got a crew and shit, man. We might not talk every day, but we always gonna be solid, man. Yeah, nigga with the shit too, bro. So just because a nigga acting and you see the glams, the bells, and the whistles, it don't mean that these niggas is scary or they some busters. They just had a good upper hand in life, man, and shit, nigga. That's how their world came out. Let's go.
Jay and Joanne walking in the street and heard them calling out gang language. Marcus, with his fists clenched, approached JJ and asked him where he was from. JJ responded, "Bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that." But Marcus wasn't having it. He took a fighting stance, and DJ, along with Dwayne, who was also standing there, began moving to JJ's side as if to surround him. Several members from JJ's group rushed to his aid, and a physical altercation broke out between the two groups. The fight escalated quickly and violently. JJ ended up being stabbed multiple times, and his friend Taylor, who tried to protect him during the attack, was also slashed.
A young man by the name of JJ ended up getting stabbed.
Rest in peace.
The night, which had already taken a bad turn, became even worse, marking a significant downward spiral in DJ's life. JJ was put into a car and driven to the 500 block of Garfield Avenue, where they waited for the ambulance. But even the ambulance had trouble getting onto the street due to more gunfire happening further down the block. Sadly, JJ Lewis died at the hospital that night. Before this tragic incident, DJ had already had a few run-ins with the law, including outstanding misdemeanor warrants, possession of marijuana, and driving without a license. But
I want to be free. Oh, yes. Free. Oh, yes. Free.
those minor charges would soon pale in comparison to what he was about to face. Just a few hours after the DJ was arrested and charged with premeditated gang activity and other crimes. DJ's attorney quickly filed a motion to dismiss the charges, arguing that DJ didn't know a fight was going to break out and that he wasn't the one who brandished the knife or stabbed JJ. If this motion had been granted, it would have ended DJ's legal troubles. But unfortunately for DJ, the motion was denied. Prosecutors insisted that DJ and his friends had been flashing gang signs, making the look like a rival gang hit, according to Vlad TV on YouTube. DJ was only 21 at the time of the stabbing, and the first-degree murder charge alone carried a minimum sentence of 25 years and a maximum of life behind bars if found guilty.
Were you facing life in prison?
Yeah.
You're how old at the time?
21.
As he was held on a murder charge, DJ was denied bond, but he was determined to fight the charges. DJ moved forward with a jury trial that began toward the end of 2012. In a surprising turn of events,
that's a real nigga right there, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's a real young nigga, man. You know why? Because he wasn't scared enough to take his case to trial. You know how many killers out here, man, they talking about, oh, man, if I lose, man, I might get 30 years. I'm gonna think I'll get 30 years. Yeah, he was willing to, hey, listen, any man that's willing to spin the dice and in the fourth quarter at that time, knowing if you lose that in that murder trial, you understand? If you lose, you're never coming home, nigga. You're probably gonna get the max worst sentence ever. You see what I'm saying? To somebody, oh my God. God. Hey, give me a magazine or something, man. I'm trying to tell him. Ain't none of that shit up in here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, gang, he went 12 in a box with it, nigga. I respect that. I don't care what nobody talk about, man. A lot of these niggas, man, they get caught up, nigga, and they hear all that time and shit. They're like, I'll take the deal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all got some church's chicken back there, man? Yeah, you want some church's chicken? Hey, come on, Keon. They say they give some church's chicken. All we gotta do is tell them what they know. You know, and yeah, nigga, all right, DJ with it. All right, I'm fucking with it. Let's go.
Hughleys took the stand as a character witness for DJ, vouching for his former TV son and discussing the finer points of DJ's life.
Leading up to the trial, DL, you actually came in as a character witness.
Sure.
Okay. Whose idea was that?
Well, I would have came anyway.
DL, how long after the incident did you find out what happened?
The next day.
The next day.
Right. And I should have grabbed his little that night. I should have. I was never just his his TV dad. He was my kid to me, and I should have said something. And the one thing I felt instantly was guilty.
Hughley was candid about his own past ties to the Bloods when questioned, which brought its own set of complications. Authorities tried to paint DJ as part of the same gang, suggesting that Hughley's testimony was just one Blood backing up another.
One of the things that they were trying to prove was that DJ was a gang member.
Right.
He was a Blood.
Right.
You yourself were a former Blood.
Right.
So they probably are making it look like,
What?
okay, this is
No,
gang.
that's
One-
I had that sound. Boom. Well, nah, I just got this little nigga, what? Deal, cuz. Oh man. So you was a dumb move? Oh man, I would have. You know what's crazy? You know how you would see a square person and you would be like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? That nigga he got a little cripping in him or something. His posture, you know what I'm saying? You know, he'll be tatted all over the neck and all that. So you know, just because you don't gang bang don't mean you're a buster, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas who don't gang bang right now that's full-fledged with this. You know what I'm saying? They just changed their life, bro. Hey, listen, fruit is going too far from the tree. Everybody is not going to stand the same pace. Some people got to grow. Some people, they was brought here with goals and you know that they need to accomplish to solidify who they is as a person. You see what I'm saying? Everybody ain't just looking for validation in the same location, man. You know, nigga, what nigga? DL said, right. All right, let me find out. Cuz niggas is getting money and still, you know, getting their bang on. Let's go.
Blood standing up for another Blood, regardless of guilt.
Right.
According to RecordNet, during the trial, it was determined that DJ's 26-year-old friend Marcus McClyman was the one who stabbed JJ Lewis. This revelation led to the jurors acquitting DJ and another co-defendant, 27-year-old Dwan Nunley, of all charges. On the stand, McClyman took full responsibility for Lewis's death, absolving DJ and Nunley of any wrongdoing. According to Vlad TV on YouTube, McClyman was acquitted of first-degree charges but was found guilty of voluntary manslaughter. While DJ and Nunley were able to walk free, McClyman was remanded into custody and sent to prison to serve an 11-year sentence.
After 3 days of deliberation, the jury read a non-guilty verdict. How did that feel?
Sweet and sour. They got to tell me that I'm going home, but my big homie, my brother, they telling me he's staying.
That's Marcus.
These days, DJ Daniels leads a quiet life, and it's still uncertain whether he'll ever get another shot at his acting career. Hollywood, unfortunately, has its fair share of tragic tales involving child actors whose lives and careers took nosedives. Sometimes, it's just a matter of these kids not being able to secure roles as they grow older, and their cuteness fades. But other times, the stories take a much darker turn, involving serious allegations and crimes that abruptly end their careers. Let's start with Orlando Brown. Back in the early 2000s, Orlando Brown was a familiar face on the Disney Channel, playing Eddie Thomas on the hit show That's So Raven. He had the charm and talent to captivate audiences, but in recent years, his name has been more associated with legal troubles and substance abuse. In 2016, TMZ reported that Brown was arrested.
Hey, listen, if you get your car insurance directly from one of the major car insurance companies, then you're getting scammed.
In Torrance, California, for assaulting his then-girlfriend in a police station parking lot, of all places. Brown had driven to the station during an argument, where a witness saw the altercation and alerted the authorities. When the police apprehended and locked him up, they found methamphetamine on him. This led to charges of drug possession with intent to sell, having contraband in jail, and domestic battery.
Out! Get out! Down now! Down now! Down now! Show me your put him behind your back now! You got a warrant for your arrest! Show me your hands!
Fast forward 2 years, and Brown found himself in trouble again. This time, he was arrested in Las Vegas for burglary after changing the locks at Legends Restaurant and Venue, which was owned by former Death Row Records singer Danny Boy. Brown was caught on camera entering the kitchen before covering the lens with a rag.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta believe Orlando Brown, man. If y'all know who Danny Boy is, man, Danny Boy was the singer at Death Row. I believe he likes to, I believe he liked chili on his hot dog. If that's the only way I could describe it, Danny Boy liked chili on his hot dog, and he likes the dog on his bun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, and I heard about the rumors, man. Anybody that looked for opportunities, you had to do something for him that was not comfortable with a straight person. You see what I'm saying? So if Orlando Anderson, my bad. Orlando Anderson. Hey, I'm still thinking about the Keefy D situation, man. Yeah, so if you around Orlando Brown had to deal with Danny Boy, nigga, you had to do something, homie. Because a lot of the niggas don't know what happened with Danny Boy. Yeah, and I know Danny Boy was poking y'all too. Yeah, let's go. That's crazy.
TMZ reported that Brown and Danny Boy were once friends, and Danny Boy pressed charges thinking it might help Brown get back on track. Additionally, in 2014, audio surfaced that allegedly captured Brown's voice threatening a woman, saying, "I'll K you, your mama, your daughter, everybody." Brown denied it was him and claimed the woman was a stalker. Despite all these issues, in 2021, Brown announced that he had overcome his drug addiction after attending a Christian-based rehab facility. It was a hopeful turn in his tumultuous life, but his journey serves as a stark reminder of how fame and fortune can lead to a downward spiral. Next up is Marcus T. Paulk, known for his role as the mischievous little brother Miles Mitchell on the 90s sitcom Moesha. In
Dang, they got my boy
2013,
on
Paulk
here.
made headlines for all the wrong reasons when he walked into a Los Angeles jail and turned himself in. He was accused of punching and kicking his girlfriend, Andy Rocks, so severely that she needed hospital treatment for internal injuries. TMZ reported that the former couple started arguing in a Beverly Hills nightclub because Paulk felt Rocks wasn't paying him enough attention. The argument continued at their home, where Paulk allegedly assaulted her. 3 months later, Paulk faced charges of domestic violence and battery, staring down the possibility of a 4-year prison sentence. However, in 2014, he took a plea deal and avoided jail time. Instead, he agreed to attend a year-long treatment program for domestic violence and was ordered to stay at least 100 yards away from Rocks. Unfortunately, that wasn't the end of Paulk's legal troubles. Just 1 year after dodging jail time, he was arrested in Scottsdale, Arizona, the night before the Super Bowl for DUI and possession of marijuana.
Scottsdale police arrested former child actor Marcus Paulk. Police say Paulk was under the influence of marijuana and alcohol when they pulled him over.
Paulk later pleaded guilty to the DUI charge, while the weed charge was dropped. He was sentenced to 12 months of probation and had to complete an alcohol program. Having started out strong with roles in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and then moving on to shows like Supernatural, iZombie, and Riverdale, it looked like Ryan Grantham had a promising acting career ahead of him, but things took a shockingly dark turn. In September 2022, Ryan was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of his 64-year-old mother, Barbara Wade. He was charged with second-degree murder, which in Canada means an automatic life sentence. The only question for the judge was how long before Ryan would be eligible for parole. The decision? He won't even get a shot at parole until 2036, according to CBC News. This tragic event unfolded on March 31st, 2020. When the then 21-year-old actor shot his mother with a rifle while she was playing the piano in their Squamish, British Columbia home. What he did next was
This is crazy, cuz I thought I was just stumbling into, the story of DJ and ran across all of this shit, man. That's crazy. And Marcus Polk, his situation, man, the tabloids, I know the real story. It's not my place to say it, but god damn, boy. You see what happened when you chase this fame, man? Like everything you do, nigga, is gonna come right back to this internet. That's crazy. Let's go.
deeply disturbing. Ryan filmed himself confessing to showing Barbara's body in the footage. The next day, he lit candles around her covered body and hung rosary beads from her piano. Then, he loaded up his car with weapons and headed towards Ottawa, reportedly planning to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
This adorable child star is facing serious allegations.
Hi, I'm Ryan Grantham.
Now, he's just pled guilty to shooting his own mother in British Columbia. And he also allegedly had plans to assassinate Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
But that wasn't his only plan. Ryan also intended to open fire at his school, Simon Fraser University. Instead, he ended up at the Vancouver Police Department, where he confessed to the... During his sentencing in 2022, Ryan expressed deep remorse, saying, "I cannot explain or justify my actions. I have no excuse. It hurts me to think about how badly I've wasted my life." Then there's Jeremy Jackson, who found fame at the young age of 10 playing Hobie Buchanan on Baywatch. By the time he was 35, his life had taken a violent turn. In 2015, he was arrested for stabbing a woman in her arm, legs, and back in Los Angeles. The incident occurred when Jackson allegedly tried to steal a car belonging to the woman's boyfriend. He was later found at a hotel and charged with assault with a deadly weapon and making criminal threats. Jackson managed to post bail and headed straight to a rehab facility.
Officers were called to a burglary suspect call in the Westlake district. There, they reportedly found Jackson running from the area and detained him. Police say Jackson matched the description of a man wanted for a stabbing.
In 2017, Jeremy Jackson received a 270-day sentence in LA County Jail and 5 years probation after pleading no contest to the charges. This was a far cry from his days of Baywatch glory. During an episode of AS Child Star Confidential, he explained how his early success led him down a dangerous path. "I probably made over $2 to $3 million from Baywatch. I had the means to destroy myself. I had a lot of money, and I had a lot of people around me that weren't really my friends, but I thought they were. And I totally got sucked into a downward spiral of a lifestyle," he said. His drug of choice? Crystal meth, which sent his life into a serious tailspin. And then there's Lilo Brancato, who burst onto the scene with his role in A Bronx Tale in 1993 when he was just 17. He followed up with roles in Crimson Tide and The Sopranos. But in 2009, Brancato was sentenced to 10 years in prison. 4 years earlier, in 2005, he attempted to break into the house of a friend, Kenneth Scovodi, to get drugs. Unbeknownst to Brancato and his accomplice Stephen Armento, Scovodi had passed away months earlier. During the break-in, they were confronted by a 28-year-old off-duty police officer, Daniel Nchautagui, who lived next door. Armento shot and K-worded the officer, earning himself a life sentence. Brancato, who claimed he didn't know Armento had a gun, faced charges.
Actor Lilo Brancato was once a rising star in Hollywood, known for his role in A Bronx Tale in the 90s. But he was plagued by addiction and legal trouble, spending time in jail.
Although he was convicted of attempted burglary. The judge acknowledged the gravity of the situation, noting that a brave young police officer had lost his life as a result of Brancato's actions. Brancato served his time and was released in 2013, attempting to revive his acting career. Edward Furlong's story is another cautionary tale. He skyrocketed to fame as a child star alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2. However, as he grew older, drugs took a serious toll on his career.
All right, hold on, bro.
Run-ins with the law.
Man, this is crazy, man. Like, God, digital and listen, every choice of drug has been what? Crystal meth, that Beijing, that H2O, that water, that hard water. Yeah, nigga, that's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. I ran into this video, man. This is crazy right here, gang. I ain't even gonna lie. Hold on. Let me see. Big shout out to Hood War Chronicles, man. This right here is something else. Let's go.
In 2013, he was arrested for allegedly assaulting his ex-girlfriend in West Hollywood. The woman had a protective order against him, which Furlong violated during the assault. He ended up serving just under 3 months in jail. Although he pleaded no contest to domestic violence, 6 other charges were dropped as part of a plea deal. These included dissuading a witness by force and vandalism since he had smashed the woman's laptop during the incident. He was given 5 years probation, ordered to attend domestic violence counseling, and had to complete a 90-day drug rehabilitation program. In a 2022 interview with the Daily Mail, Furlong shared that he had been sober for 4 years. He managed to kick his drug habit after getting arrested for possession of an illicit substance and entering another rehab facility in 2017. Reflecting on his past, Furlong admitted, "When I was younger, I didn't have too many people looking out for me, and I was left to run wild. I didn't know how to manage my money. I was never a normal teenager. I had a very unnormal life. I was almost destined for drug addiction." It's really sad how so many child actors we loved ended up in bad situations, but luckily some of them are turning things around. Hopefully we'll see them back on our screen someday.
Yeah, man, that's crazy to me, man. Yeah, chat. But you know, DJ Daniels, man, his story was shocking to me, my man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Marcus Pope, that shit they got on him right there, that ain't something that's really factual, so I ain't gonna worry about that. But everybody's choice of drug was crystal meth. So I'm gonna say this, man. It's 2025, man. It's not mandatory that you go outside. I'm gonna say 25 because you know this is the last. Well, it's 2024. It's not mandatory that you be peer pressure to do something that you don't want to do. And if you're peer pressure to do something you don't want to do, then you're not being a man. So you need to think about that, redesign your life, man, and wake your game up or F your name up. And on that note, man, I'll see you on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Let's go.